Alright, let's play some more. You know what, and welcome back. So I'm gonna try to get those Blood Chalices. We got 4, I believe. If I can find it. Yeah, 4. I'm gonna go back to the judge's house real quick. I don't remember if I grabbed one there or not, but just in case. Because I know where the last one is, and then we can finally turn it in. I hope. There we are, it's daytime. He won't mind us going in, so. Got a citizen here. We got... Yeah, we already picked it up, didn't we? We sure did. Yeah, I know where the last one is, but it requires us to wait until... nighttime? And I think we'll just go ahead and go to the... I believe we'll go to the Monastery next, so I'll see you there. So I just realized that I didn't run all the way here. I'm so used to just skipping ahead and running there that I forgot I had a rune. So I used that. So from here we'll go ahead to the Monastery. Just this way. Oh, I got some scavengers. Let's take them out first. Hello there. No challenge, right? Just... Oh. They take a few hits. A couple of hits, rather. Grab the meat. And off we go. Good idea to go to the Monastery next, because I want to get rid of that trepidation that we're having. Because we can't heal in beds anymore until we get that fixed. We also got to get the Sacred Hammer for the judge. So we can find some incriminating stuff against him. And I apologize if I'm not talking as much because I got a cold sore under my tongue. It's really annoying. Had it for the past few days. This is my last day of the week doing a let's play. So I get to relax for the next day. Now Isgroth is here. I wonder if he has any new scrolls. Maybe some light scrolls I can buy. He's still praying away. Hello.
Hey.
It would be risky to steal his purse. We'll give it a try.
Show me your wares.
Right after we buy some stuff. Alright, you got... 5 of light, we'll buy all those. Got some heal light wounds, we won't buy that. Let's see what we can sell him. Do we have any ingredients that we don't need anymore? I'm keeping the black pearl. I feel like that's used for something. Probably isn't. You can have the aquamarine though. Careful not to sell the blood chalices. We also gotta put away some keys back at the Dead Harpy. We also have to give Valentino's ring to Corrigan. Alright, that's it. Let's go ahead and save. Oh.
Hey.
Skip that by accident. I pressed escape. Give me money.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
No, the way he breaks character to say that's why this game is funny to me. Fun to me. It's out of place, but also just you forgive it because it's just the style of it, I guess. Oh, Seeker, how you doing?
We have caught you in our trap, and now we shall destroy you.
You guys need to stop stifling me. Okay, grab these. And move forward. We got some scavengers. Take them out real quick. 1 hit, 1 kill. And 1 hit, 1 kill. Nice. Grab those. Now we'll probably go ahead and actually get the Minecrawler plate recipe from Wolf. We have a lot of learning points. We're pretty much set for the rest of the game, honestly. We just got a little bit more to do. There's a person over here. I don't think we saw him before, if we came this far.
Hey you. Hey you. Ever been to the monastery?
Maybe. Why?
Are they still taking on people? I wouldn't know where else to turn.
Where do you come from?
I used to be captain of a big whaler, my boy. The sea is my home. My ship, the good old Magdalena, was sunk by pirates a few months ago, and now I'm stranded here. All I ever wanted was to go back to sea. But since I've come here, Not one schooner is called at this accursed port. The only ship which is anchored in Corinthus is that blasted war galley of the king. And they don't take on anyone. So what else can I do? There's no work for me in town. I've tried everything.
You'd better get off the road.
Don't worry. I've already noticed that the wilderness out here has become damn dangerous in the last couple of days.
Alright, so there's a little quest with this guy. We can probably get him in the monastery. Now, we don't need to buy a sheep, or pay 1,000 gold to get in. And this place has really great music, doesn't it? It's very serene, tranquil, and very commanding. Hey, it's Milton. How you doing?
How did you get to the monastery so fast?
What kind of a question is that? I crept through the pass and made my way straight to the monastery. Admittedly, it was never easy avoiding all the monsters making themselves at home on this side of the valley, but ultimately I encountered fewer problems than I expected.
Do you know where the others are?
Gorn seems to have coped with his stay in Garon's dungeon very well. In any case, he wanted to go to Lee and see what was happening on the farm. After the grub they serve in the dungeon, he's probably stuffing his face right now and putting the mercenaries' provisions to a real test. Diego mumbled something about a reckoning. No idea what he meant by that. But I suspect he's in the city. You know him. Always there when there's something to be had.
We do know about that. We just took care of it not too long ago.
Do you know anything about the hooded figures?
No, but I have a bad feeling about those guys. Be careful if you run into them.
I need to get into the monastery. It's urgent.
I can't let you into the monastery. I'll get in trouble with the High Council. Without the permission of my superiors, I can't let anyone into the monastery.
It's important. We got a letter.
I've got a letter from Lord Hagen.
Show me. All right, here's the key to the monastery. Pyrocar is in the church.
Letter... la-di-da. That's a lot of words jumbled together. But now we're in the monastery, finally. Now you can join this faction too if you want to. If you want to be a magician. You unfortunately can't be a water magician in this game. I don't think you can even be one in Night of the Raven as well. So there you go. The first game you can. And you can never become a magician of Beliar, of course, because the story, that wouldn't make sense with the story. But we got a bunch of people here. There's Parlan. We got some novices working the fields. Let's talk to them real quick. Hello.
Hey! What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
That's simple.
So, how's it going?
You are only a guest here in the Monastery of Enos, and therefore you should act accordingly and not disturb me while I'm working. Good day.
How arrogant, as it says. Which means I'm gonna go ahead and steal his money.
Hey!
Your purse. 12 gold. He doesn't have much, but we'll take it. The experience is more important anyways. We also have a leather satchel I forgot to open. We'll open that. There we go. And if it weren't for those books I bought, those sword books back in the upper quarter, we would have had about 30,000 gold. One save. This guy here. Opolos. Let's talk to him.
How are the sheep?
How do you think they are? They stand around and munch grass. I'd rather know what's happening outside. The magicians seem to be very nervous.
That's just what I said.
Strangers in black robes roam the countryside.
What do you mean? What sort of strangers?
Nobody knows where they've come from. They wear long black robes and they cover their faces. They seem to be some kind of magician. At least they're capable of magic.
That sounds very disturbing, but I'm sure that the High Council will solve this problem.
Nobody ever asks me.
There are dragons in the Valley of Mines. They are besieging the royal troops together with the army of orcs.
Dragons? I always thought they only existed in horror stories.
They're there, believe me.
But the King's Paladins will deal with them, won't they?
We'll see.
They're not doing too well, though. So we're gonna try to steal his purse as well. Steal from this humble shepherd. Probably won't work.
Dirty thief, just wait.
It's funny when that line, they gave it to all NPCs if you fail a pickpocket, so that's why it sounds off-tone, I guess. Marduk. There's a shrine here. There's also a paladin inside.
It's no secret.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
Inos deals out fair punishment.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Inos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Inos forever. Beliar is the lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Inos will bear the radiant light of Inos into the world and banish the darkness.
Pretty cool.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Inos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Inos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
I'm staying out.
Interesting.
Any news?
The enemy has apparently already entered the city.
What do you mean?
One of the paladins, Lothar, was murdered in the street. In broad daylight, it has gone too far, but I fear that is only the beginning.
Well, we freed Bennett from that.
Bennett is innocent. The witness lied.
How do you know that?
I have found proof.
Sometimes I think that treason and greed are our greatest enemies.
That will never change.
What's gonna happen now?
A murder, moreover, of a paladin is without doubt one of the worst crimes there is. The murderer will undoubtedly be sentenced to death.
Alright.
Can't rely on.
We'll save before... Always save before pickpocketing. I'll take all that. Thank you. 40 gold, not bad. 150 experience points. Speaking of which, how much experience do we have? We're close to level 28. That is good news.
I have heard of you. You are the fellow from the farms who was in the Valley of Mines. My respects.
Hello. I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. And that's all he says.
May Inos illuminate your path.
There's also a shrine here. Makes sense. This is the Magicians of Fire Monastery. Anything in here? Just a bedroom. Another bedroom. We're probably not allowed in here, so we're not going to go in there yet. Let's talk to this novice, Igaraz.
What can I do for you?
Have you got anything interesting for me?
No.
Okay, that was quick. How about this guy, Durian?
That's no secret.
How's it going?
I thank Inos that I can be here in the monastery.
So these guys
No idea, you tell me.
would probably talk more if you're actually a novice and a magician. So, if you join their faction, we'll pickpocket him though. 15 gold, 150 experience points. Perfect. Talk to this guy, Babo. Hello, Babo.
What are you doing here?
I must not speak with you. It's not looked on with favor if we talk to strangers.
Okay, well,
That doesn't sound terribly happy.
Well, I mean, everything is just fine, really. Only, oh, I don't want to complain.
stop whining then.
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
And you really won't tell the magicians?
Do I look like I would?
All right. I have a problem with one of the novices. He's got a hold over me.
Come on, spit it out then.
Igaraz, that's the novice, found some of my private papers. He threatened to give them to the magicians if I don't do what he says.
I know what that document is too.
What kind of documents are those?
That's, nobody's business. It's entirely my affair.
Come on, tell me.
They are, entirely normal documents. Nothing special.
I won't ask any further.
Alrighty then.
Maybe I can help you.
You would do that?
Well, that depends, of course.
Naturally, I'd pay you for that.
How much?
Of course, I don't have much money, but I could give you a spell scroll. I have a healing spell.
That sounds helpful.
I'll see what I can do.
Honestly, it just has to work. It has to. So, you only need to find out where Igaraz keeps the stuff. Then you swipe it from him, and everything will be just fine.
Relax. You just continue for now. I'll see to the rest. Are you satisfied with your task?
It's all right, but I need to get back to work. Otherwise, I'll never get finished today. I don't want to work half the night again in order to finish my obligation and stay out of trouble.
Let's talk to him again. Steal his purse. Some money. Some experience. And we'll save. And we'll talk to Igaraz. Once again, also, it's going to be nighttime. Once it's midnight, I'm going to go back to the upper quarter. Or rather, around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey! We need to talk about Babo.
Yes? What's wrong?
You've got something which belongs to Babo.
What might that be?
A few papers. Babo would like them back.
He would, wouldn't he? I can imagine. Unfortunately, I prefer to keep them, which brings us to a bit of a dilemma.
So we can just take his key, but I'm going to go through his dialogue first.
Where have you got the papers?
Well, of course I don't have them on me. I'm afraid I can't help you further.
Where are they?
I have them safely locked up, and you will never get the key from me.
Are you sure about that? It'd be easy.
What was Babo supposed to do for you?
If I had known the baby would do it in his pants over a few swamp weeds, then I would have seen to it that someone else took care of the monastery garden.
He's supposed to grow swamp weed?
Of course. Since none of that stuff comes out from behind the barrier anymore, the price in the city has tripled. It could have been a good bargain for everyone involved. But Babo didn't want to play along.
How much do you want for the papers?
Actually, they're almost priceless. You very rarely see something like that here. But I have no desire to wager my future against a few gold pieces. 300 gold pieces, and you can do what you like with the papers.
We're not gonna pay that. We'll just take his key. Why do that when you can just pickpocket? And I don't know which chest it is, so...
You already know what I think.
Can I just, go in here?
You have no business. Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
Marmaduke stopped us. Darn it. So...
Can't go on like
I wonder if I can just...
I couldn't care.
do this? We saved, right? I don't even know. Ah. Lucky us, we found the right chest on our first try. Open that. Several documents rolled together. We'll take that. And we'll leave. Alright, this time Marmaduke did not stop us. I know his name is Marduk, but I'm calling him Marmaduke. We'll go ahead and save. We'll take a look at this document, and I know exactly what it is. And I'm not sure if YouTube will like it or dislike it, but I don't think they're gonna check
That's the truth.
these few seconds of a small Let's Play that only gets like 50 views, so...
No one.
We unrolled that, and a picture of a nude woman. Look at it, look at it. And that's what it looks like. And I can imagine why Babo wants this, as well as the other novices, because they're definitely woman-starved in this area. So we'll go back and give it to Babo. I'm sure he'd be happy to have it.
You just have to listen.
I got your document.
I've got your documents.
Really? Oh, thanks. You've saved me. I don't know how to thank you.
Yeah, just calm down.
Are they really mine? Are you sure? Show me.
I'm pretty sure. You say here they are, based on the I'm going to keep them all. You can keep them if you want to, but I'm going to choose this one because we're a mercenary. We want money.
Based on the bare facts, the price has gone up.
You're no better than the others. What do you want?
What have you got?
I can give you 121 gold coins. That's all I have.
Great.
Agreed.
Here's the money and the spell scroll.
Are you satisfied with your task?
It's all right, but I need to get back to work.
He just says the
I
same
don't want to
thing.
work
Alrighty then. There you go. That was the quest, and we're still a teeny bit away from level 28. And I guess we'll talk to Parlan while we're here. We'll also go ahead and save in the backup slot, so I don't overshoot the time. Because I want to be back in the upper quarter by 2. Or rather, Carinus at 2. We could just use the room to get there. We don't have to run back anymore.
I do not know why you were allowed to enter the monastery. I am Parlan, and I am responsible for our novices. I do not want you to keep them from their work with stupid questions. Is that clear?
We're just a bit too late for that. I should do what I please.
Sure.
I certainly hope so.
Wait, he says sure.
Where can I find...
That'll only cause more
Oh,
trouble.
we're not gonna... We'll find our way on our own. We won't do that. But yeah, about the nude picture, you know. No internet back in Gothic 2, obviously. So, something like that's priceless around here. It's a good thing we didn't pay Igaraz because we wouldn't have gotten a profit out of selling it to good old Babo. But let's not talk about that anymore. Let's go in here into this nice looking church. Got big statues of paladins here. We got the statue of Innos over there. And you can't wear the paladin helmet in this game. If you become a paladin, it's always, the helmet's always open. He does wear a helmet, but it's not closed. The front piece, at least. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, which means we have time to talk to Pyrocar, the head magician. Hello. Oh, let's heal our possession first.
I think I'm possessed. Can you heal me?
Not without a token of your respect for this monastery, my son. 300 gold coins.
It's a small price to pay to, let us heal again while resting.
Great. Here's the money.
Here, drink this. May the mercy of Enos be your salvation.
Actually, I wonder... I'm gonna restart a little bit, I think. Real quick, I wonder what happens if you say that's too much. Maybe he cuts you some slack. And why are you just standing up like that? Go sit down. Let's reload again. That is weird. This game's weird sometimes. There we go.
I think I'm...
Not with...
That's too much. I think...
Not without...
So you have to pay.
Great. Here's the money.
Here, drink this. May the mercy of Enos be your salvation.
Alright, so... He gives you 2 of them, so... Next time, we'll fight many Seekers. I'm sure they'll cast that stifling spell again. So kill as many as you can before downing the last one.
I've come from the old Valley of Mines.
What do you have to report?
The enemy has formed up there with an army of orcs and dragons.
We have already learned that from Milton. But what about the king's shipment of ore?
The mine they are digging for Garand in the valley cannot satisfy the demands of the king.
The days are becoming grayer, and the light of the sun is ever weaker.
I was attacked by men in black robes.
I know. Those are the Seekers, henchmen from the nether realms of Beliar. Beware of them. They will try to take possession of you. Once possessed, you will no longer be yourself. Only here in the monastery could you find help then, so be careful. Here, this rune will bring you directly back to the monastery if you need our help. Remember, we must offer resistance or we shall all be doomed.
I have come to take the Eye of Innos.
I see that you have received an authorization from Lord Hagen himself to bear the Eye of Innos. I am afraid that I have to disappoint you. We have fallen victim to a treacherous plot of the enemy. The Eye of Innos has been violently taken from these sacred walls.
Who did this?
Evil is cunning and usually works in secret. Only rarely do you see it emerge to pursue its evil machinations in broad daylight. But these days, it's a different matter. The enemy now shows himself openly in the street, in every home and every public square. This can only mean that he no longer fears any adversary and is not going to shrink back from anything. One of our most faithful followers, a candidate for the high robe of the Magicians of Fire, has changed his allegiance unexpectedly, and in an alarmingly evil manner. Pedro. The enemy has taken possession of him, thus inflicting a terrible defeat upon us. Pedro has forced his way into our most sacred halls and stolen the eye. I fear that he simply spent too much time by himself, outside of the gates, and thus beyond the protective walls of the monastery, exposed to all lurking dangers.
Interesting. Where'd he go?
Where did the thief flee to?
Pedro knocked down some of the other novices who tried to stop him and disappeared into the morning mist. Many novices have gone after him to bring the eye back to its place unharmed. If you want to catch up with him, you need to hurry before Pedro disappears out of your reach.
Alright, we don't need a blessing.
One more little thing. Stay away from the roadside shrines. We have heard that some of them have been desecrated. No one can say what effect they have now. It is not your task to solve this problem. The paladins will take care of this matter.
Yeah, that's actually a quest, but we can't do it because you can probably guess we need to be a paladin to restore the shrines. Just remembered that. But for now, let's go ahead and drink this Healing of Possession potion. You feel released. Now we can sleep. And sleep well. The nightmares won't bother us anymore. Alright then, hold on a second. Let's go ahead and save. I guess we'll talk to Ulthar before we go.
Any news?
No. Nothing which you do not already know, brother.
Too bad. Let's talk to...
Not so fast. I have another task for you.
Serpentis.
A mercenary for hire of your kind could be of use to us in this matter.
Whom should I kill? I've got enough on my plate as it is. Go find somebody else. Let's choose the first one. He's probably not going to like us saying the first one.
Whom should I kill?
For Innos' sake, no one, of course. This business demands a bit more finesse, you lout. Salandril, the alchemist from the upper end of town, is guilty of a serious crime and must be punished for it. However, he has refused to come to the monastery to be judged. Bring him here. How you accomplish this does not matter to us. You will, of course, be rewarded.
Isn't that the militia's business? We'll, choose that.
Isn't that the militia's business?
The militia is responsible for the city alone. This affair has far-reaching consequences.
No problem. I'll take care of it.
Good. We expect to hear from you in a few days.
Oh, we should probably go ahead and,
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
do that.
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
A few days. We got a few days. There's plenty of time. We'll do it, tomorrow in game. Where's mine shares? That's a bit of a spoiler, putting it in the title like that. Alright, let's go ahead and save again. There's a novice here. That's just a regular novice. It's still not even midnight yet, so I think we'll go ahead and try to get the Sacred Hammer. And I'm sure it's guarded. I'm sure it's guarded, but can we even go in here? There's a key on the ground. What the heck? Go grab that. What kind of key is that? No, that's not that. Judge key. Oh, where is it? There it is. The key to the Monastery's library. Why is it on the ground? Just go in here. Can we even go in here? Yeah, he doesn't mind. Let's talk to this guy. That's not the guy. That's a bookstand.
I am Master Highglass, guardian of the fire and keeper of the knowledge.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Enos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
That's it. If you're a magician or a novice, whatever, of this faction, then he would explain more. And this is where you learn all the the runic magic. See, it requires all kinds of ingredients. Healing herb for the heal medium wounds, scroll, and stuff like that. Bone of a skeleton is what used to create skeletons. And so on and so forth. We're probably not going to read all that anyways. Let's talk to this guy.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be on your way and looking for the underhanded traitor Pedro?
I wanted to have a look around first.
He's not gonna get very far.
I hope so for your sake. If he should escape because you've been lollygagging here, I will personally drag you before the tribunal.
What would you accuse me of?
Conspiracy with the enemy. It takes little imagination to picture the punishment for such an offense. And now, see to it that you lose no more time. Otherwise, the next time we meet, it will be at the stake.
Yeesh. Pretty corrupt, isn't he? Anything else in here? It's almost 11. Let's go ahead and leave this library alone. Close the door. A bit dark right now. It's okay. Because we're going to go this way and try to find that sacred hammer, wherever it is. Let's go ahead and sneak in here real quick. Well, I say real quick, but we're moving really, really slowly. Okay, this is just the...
Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
How the heck did he see me? That's because he moved right at 11. His schedule changed. Let's go this way. Can we go in here? Let's go ahead and save first, just in case. Right here. Then we go down. See if there's anything here. There's a magician here doing alchemy. Neoras, hello.
Hey, you!
What? What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
Can I learn from you?
I pass on my knowledge only to members of our church.
Probably just teaches you the same potions.
Could you brew me a potion?
Do you doubt my abilities? I can brew any potion.
Fine.
Not so fast. Naturally, you must bring me the ingredients and pay a small fee for expenses, as well as for the materials.
How much do you ask?
For the brewing itself, I charge 10 gold pieces.
Alright. This is what he makes you. A potion of speed. So you can just give him the, if you don't want to learn it, just give him the ingredients. And we probably could do that. From what I remember, snapper weed requires meadows knotweed. Or the speed potion requires snapper's weed and meadow knotweed. And I want to save the meadow knotweed for healing potions. We made a lot the other day. We made... because we got 33 elixirs of healing now. It's pretty cool. We're getting there. Let's go and save here. It's a bit of a creepy basement even for the Magicians of Fire Monastery. There's a guy here.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back. Enos will turn his wrath upon you if you do not turn back.
Oh, he's invincible. Well, let's ignore him for now. And try to see what's over here before we die, before I reload. There's nothing. Let's go ahead and reload. I know I didn't get a good look. I don't think the hammer is in there. Instead of going right, let's go left. That's the sacred hammer. And here is a guy named Garwig.
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monastery.
What relics?
Here rests the Hammer of Innos, along with the Shield of Fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Innos, outside the capital of the realm.
Tell me about the shield.
The Shield of Fire was borne by Dominique in the battle on the Southern Isles. But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Wow.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred hammer of Innos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the stone sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the stone sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Innos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
Pretty cool. Go ahead and save real quick. Talk to him. See if we can steal.
Filthy thief, just you wait!
Right. He's got nothing on him. So you can pray here. This shrine isn't corrupted. And we're going to go ahead and reload because we don't have an Oblivion Scroll, I don't believe. Or we do, don't we? Ah, we do. So we can actually attack him. Use it on him. But let's see what happens if we just take it. Oink.
Filthy thief, just you wait!
He attacks you. That's what happens. Let's cast that. Hopefully he didn't, hopefully Talamon doesn't really care. Maybe he doesn't like him. We cast Oblivion on him. Let's see if that works. We'll take the Fighting Pike.
Oh, my head.
Hey!
Thief! You have disgraced not only yourself and me, but this entire monastery. You shall atone for this sacrilege, and above all, give me back that hammer.
Let's reload. Looks like that didn't work. Let's try that again. What happens if we just attack him first? How about you?
You'll
Alright, we'll take his stuff. Meat, cheese, that, and that. We'll take the Sacred Hammer, and we'll go ahead and cast this on him real quick. Probably doesn't do anything. Probably wasted it. We'll buy some more later on.
Oh, my head.
Hey!
The hammer has disappeared. How could that happen? I have failed. Now Innos will punish me.
Alright. Let's go and save. That worked. You have to attack him first.
Hey, you!
Let's talk to him again. I want to see if I can steal his purse. Probably won't work.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
Reload. Now we have the hammer of Innos. It does unknown damage, unknown strength requirement. But we got it for the judge, and when we're done, we'll go ahead and give it to him. Give it back to
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
The way he says that, it's so menacing. But once we're done with the hammer, we'll go ahead and give it back to that novice over there. We'll just say we found it. But yeah, that's how you take it. I don't believe there's any other way to take it.
I need the key for that.
That's the treasury.
I need the key for that.
And that's the larder, apparently. Is there anything else? No, we're done here. I think we're ready to go back to Carinas, don't you? Try to find the rest of the Blood Chalices. It's very dark in here. That's all the monastery, I believe. It's currently raining. It's also very, very dark. Very, very dark. Let's actually pray to the Innos Shrine real quick. See if we can get a bonus. These aren't corrupted like the roadside shrine, so... hit points. So they give you either hit points or strength, I believe. And we're going to try to get strength. We can probably deal with just the hit points, just instead of reloading. But this, if you want strength, you gotta reload. And we're going to. A few times. So bear with me here. Bear with me. There we go. Strength +1. Innos hears you and gives you strength +1. Now we have 98. And that stew from Onar's farm, from the cook there in the kitchen, will give us another one, I believe. 1 or 2. I think 1. Alright, let's go back to Carina's. It's very dark. It's raining. There we go.
What crappy weather.
Indeed, this is crappy weather. Holy moly. Okay. It's 1:30, 12:30, excuse me. Does Mo say anything new?
You didn't get that from me.
Answer is no. We can steal from him, though. We'll do that. 30 gold, 150 experience points. You don't need the gold, but it's nice to have experience points.
Hey,
Ulrich here, can we steal from him? The answer is no. We got Garvel, can't steal from him. Cardiff, can't steal from him. Can we get information though?
I need information.
The answer is no. We got everything we wanted out of him. So let's leave. And talk to some people here. They're just citizens. We'll leave them alone. Here we go to the moneylender's house. It is almost 1 o'clock, and we gotta wait till about 2. That's when he's asleep. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and save. Now, does anyone see us? Let's walk in. Sneak in, rather. We got a gold chalice here. We'll take that. He can't catch a break. We're stealing all his stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and start with right. It's left.
Let's get your paws off.
Yep. Alright, I got the combination. So we'll go ahead and reload. I wanted to get the combination before they, before that ended. Before they killed me. Or tried to kill me. That's funny how they handle Thea. Just wake up and start stabbing you with their daggers. You see the padlock go down. I like that. Okay, we got the 5th Blood Chalice. We'll take the rest. 31 gold coins, 13 bolts. This is healing, glacier quartz, and a fish. Pretty cool. Now I just got 1 more Blood Chalice to go. Now I'm pretty sure I know where it is. So now we're going to go to the upper quarter, finally. Well, not finally, but it's just up here. Also, is it this tower? Because we got the tower key from Pablo.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Huh, not that one. That's interesting. Which tower is it? I gotta look that up, because I want to explore... I want to use the key. Maybe I'll find something cool, like 1,000,000 gold or something. Now we're not going to find 1,000,000 gold. We will hopefully find Blood Chalice up here. Because I think I'm going to go try to see if we can bribe one of the guards. See if that works. Oh, no, there's none here. Okay, that one's moving. There's only 1 guard here. Okay, nice. Let's go in here real quick. And try to grab ourselves a Blood Chalice. There's also a gold candlestick here. We'll take that. Yoink. We got some citizens here. I really hope it's in here.
The key for that.
Oh no, we need a key for that. Darn it.
Yeah, get out!
Yeah, get out, he says. Alright. Wambo. I want to know their thought process of coming up with that name. I mean, Rambo, Wambo. It's like, let's just make up a name. Well, I saw Rambo one day. Let's just call him Rambo with a W. You're risky to steal his key.
How are things?
At the moment, everything is quiet.
Okay, I was reading that you can bribe one of these guards, so I don't know what's going on here. Let's try to take his key. Didn't work. Also, these guards change their routes every hour, which is a little annoying.
Hey!
I might stay here until they do.
What's new?
It's getting worse and worse. With all that riffraff coming to town, last night I trailed a man in a black robe through the upper end of town. I'm sure he was up to no good, but when I followed him around the governor's house, he had simply disappeared. A strange character, that was.
That was a black magician.
What is there to know about this town?
The paladins now have control over the whole city. The entire militia reports to them. Lord Andre is the commander of the militia, and at the same time he acts as the judge. If you should ever run foul of the law, you'll have to justify yourself to him. But he's pretty lenient by all accounts. He usually lets people get away with a fine.
Alright.
What can you tell me about this area?
You are now in the upper part of town. Where do you want to go?
I want to go in one of these people's houses to steal.
Thanks, that's all I wanted to know.
Alright. Let's go ahead and save. And we're going to do this real quick.
Get out of here. Yeah, get away from here.
Darn it.
Yeah, get away from here.
See if this works. A chest around here. Trying to see if I can cheese this a little bit. Yep, he's not coming in. Well, upstairs we go. And hopefully this house will give us the Blood Chalice, because I'm about done. Got a citizen there. I think this is Ludero's house. That's Ludero. There's also a note of debenture here. We'll take that, and we'll take the Silver Chalice. You also have a book stand. And it's probably not in here because that note says something that I remember. Over here, though, we'll grab the Silver Chalice. I can. There we go. And we need the key for the other house. I don't know where the key is. I'm gonna go back in there, just in case. That music keeps transitioning, too. Because we're so close to the, I guess, wilderness, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, get away from here.
Yeah, so you can do that. We could have done that earlier. Let's go ahead and read that note. For payment of outstanding debts, a pawned item shall be accepted, whose value equals that of the debts. Pawned, a decorated gold chalice of the Blood Chalice collection. Signed, Ludero Merchant, Lamar Pawnbroker. We already grabbed that. Not remembered, but I read about it before I played, because I want to get these chalices. This is actually not really a... It's a fun quest, but also not a fun quest, because of the, I believe there's a time limit. You have to do it by a certain chapter, or in a few days. And I just read about that, so I know it's a bit of a spoiler. But, yeah. It's 2 o'clock, and these guys aren't moving. So I'm going to go ahead and cheat a little bit.
Yeah, get out! You have no business
Oh,
being
what?
here.
See? Yeah, that wasn't so hard.
Alright, yeah, they wake up when you walk in. I forgot about that. Shoot. Arg. Want that blood chalice. It's gotta be in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save and just run in and just sort of see what's in here. Ah, there it is. The key's right there. Darn it, I could have done that earlier. You go away. Please move. I might wait here until they move. I might, like, maybe I can do this. There's Salandrill. I could have done that earlier too. Shoot. Yeah, darn it. Not sure what to do now. Like, maybe I can... No, that's not gonna... I won't have enough time to get in there. If we had the Oblivion Scroll, I could knock them out. But I used all of them. So I might wait here a little bit just to see if these guys move, so... I'll see you in a bit. Or never mind. They're changing the guard. That guy's off to who knows where. And that guard's coming over here.
Yeah, get away from here. Hey, you! What are you creeping around there for?
He's looking at me like that. It's just... We're not a good thief. We're just not a good thief. I'm gonna try this again. We'll save. Do this.
Yeah, get away from here.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
These guys wake up when you walk in. I'm gonna see if I can time that correctly. It said you can bribe these guards, but it's just not working. So let's try this.
Hey, you! What are you creeping around there for? Yeah, get away from here.
What? Oh, darn it.
Get out of here! Yeah, get away from here.
Okay, that worked. Okay, just grab this key. If we can highlight it correctly. I don't want to stand up because I don't want to risk these guys waking up on me. Come on. Not this. Okay, that's not... It's not working. Come on. Can't seem to pick that up. There's a key right there that I want to get, and I can't seem to get it. I had to stand on some logs just to get it. What the deuce? Alright, we're here. I think if we go to that chest, he's gonna see us. So I'm gonna see... Rather, I'm gonna wait till he moves. They are still there, and it's almost 4. So hopefully they'll move in about 5 minutes in game, which is about 5 seconds or so. 5 to 10 seconds. He's moving. I was right. Let's do this real quickly. There it is. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, get out.
We've done it. We got all the chalices. Now let's go back to...
See? That wasn't so hard.
Thieves Guild.
Can you heal me?
Gadanos, bless this body. Free it of its wounds and strengthen it with new life.
Alright, here we are. Cassia's asleep. We probably should have went to sleep first. fact, we probably can now, can't we? There's an empty bed here. Let's go ahead and sleep till morning. We could just wake her up, but... No, we gotta wake up till morning anyway. Probably no need to heal with Vatras. But here we are. Let's see if that time limit thing's true or not. I don't remember it being true.
Hey, you! About the Blood Chalices, I've got all 6 chalices now.
Good work. I found a buyer in the meantime. You can have your reward now. Thanks for doing that for me. There's nothing else I have to do for you, but you can learn from me at any time. What's more, there's enough on this island just waiting for a taker.
And that's it. Let's go ahead and pick up that reward.
I've come to pick up my reward.
What's your choice?
So we can choose a ring of iron skin, which we won't need, 4 elixirs of healing, or 400 pieces of gold. We're probably going to choose the 400 pieces of gold, but we're probably going to reload in a minute, because I think that ring of iron skin... Did we already pick that up earlier? Was that one of the rings we had? We'll choose the gold.
Give me the gold.
Let's check here real quick, if I can find it. Yeah, we already have that, so there's no need to get that. We got really good rings right here. Gives us protection to all. You know, so... Yeah, that's pretty much it for Thieves Guild. But I was reading in a guide that there's a time limit when you get this quest, and it might be in Night of the Raven. In the base game, I don't think there is a time limit. But the time limit is basically you have to do it in a few days or by a certain chapter. I don't know. But either the case, we're going to talk to Jesper.
Hey, you! What's behind that locked door?
Behind that is the chest of the master lockpicker, Fingers. He put such an unbelievably complicated lock on it that, till now, no one has been able to open it. Unfortunately, he got nabbed. They tossed him through the barrier, where he probably died. But if you want to try opening the chest, here's the key to the room.
We know Fingers. We talked to him in the first game. And yeah, he's probably dead. We'll check out that room. We can't open it though. You need maxed out dex, I believe, just to be able to open it. Ramirez, hello.
Well, well. You know the sign. I'm impressed.
Have you got a job for me?
There is a thing I'd like to have, but I haven't found one so far.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good price for it.
Where is it worth the trouble to break in?
In the upper quarter of town, of course. But if you want to break into somewhere up there, wait until night. Everyone's asleep then, except for the city guards. They patrol at night. I know one of them, Wombo. He's the only one interested in gold. He's expensive, but once you've paid him, you don't have to worry anymore.
Well, we didn't pay him, and it'd be cool to know if that it'd be cool to know that before we even stole everything up there, but too late now. And we saved ourselves some gold in the process anyways, so let's try to find that door. It's around here, right? It's been a while since we've been down here, these sewers. There's the door. That has to be it. Let's go and save. Alright. Oh, really dark in here. There's a bed in here. I wouldn't want to sleep in here, though. You might catch something. There's a chest. Let's bring out our torch. Is there anything else in here? It doesn't seem to be. Alright, I don't know if you can drop the... That's how you drop a torch. Okay, I had a thought. You know? About, switching stuff while holding the Z key. All these hours I couldn't figure it out, so we're gonna go ahead and probably equip all these runes. Landlord, Monastery, Castle, Pass. Let's do these in order. So Landlord, Monastery. Carinus Pass. Valley of Mines Pass. Pass of Carinus. I'm confused on which one of these. Does this one take us here to the Pass of the Valley of Mines? It's this one, right? Hope so. Harbor City, Tavern and Zardash. Then we can equip the castle, ancient demon. Ah, that's all of them. Shoot. Darn it. Okay, maybe just ignore that. We'll go back to the upper quarters. I'll see you there. Alright, here we are. We're gonna go ahead and bring Salandril to the Magicians of Fire right now before it's too late. I don't know if there's a time limit for this.
I've heard you are with the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. I'm impressed. You should take your time and browse my goods. Right now, I have a very special potion to offer.
Oh, let's take his key. That.
Show me your wares.
Alright, he's got. I'm gonna take the lab water bottle. We're also gonna buy the. Ooh, elixir of dexterity. We'll definitely buy that. And let's go ahead and bring him to the monastery.
You go to the monastery now to be judged.
What? Have you gone off your rocker? Like hell I will. Those miserable magicians don't have the slightest proof against me.
I have my orders and I'm going to carry them out, so either you go now, or I'll make you.
What? I'll drag you through town by your collar like a filthy rag.
Are you seriously gonna attack us? That was a big mistake. I'll take your dagger though. And your apple, bread, cheese, and 13 gold coins. You also have, I saw a switch back here. We'll press that later. It definitely opens up a secret passage, probably beyond there, right? We're gonna deliver him first.
Well, we'll see the next time.
Just teleports to his alchemist bench.
All right, you're the better fighter. What do you want?
You know what I want.
So, are you going to the monastery now, or should I give you another?
You'll live to regret this. Yes, damn it. I'll go to that monastery, but don't you think you'll get away with this?
I'm gonna get away with it, and also you're gonna go? Or what? Why aren't you moving? Come on. Get going.
Beat it! Beat it! Beat it!
Alrighty then. I was hoping to steal while... I was hoping he'd just walk off. Maybe we have to walk off farther, then he'll go. Let's do that. Wombo! So now we can actually pay him off. Though there's no need to because we already stole from all the houses.
I come from our mutual friend Ramirez.
Oh? That Ramirez is a little rat, and he's no friend of mine. Never mind. Did you bring me anything?
That depends on what it is you want.
There he goes.
He really should have known.
Okay, I'll tell you how it works. You pay 250 gold pieces, then I won't be here at night. If you're too conspicuous and I happen to be in the area, the deal is off.
And that's the dialogue. You can pay him anytime you want. So if you want a lack of guard, you want to get rid of one guard, just pay him. You saw how I did it. You can just enter a house, then walk out as he walks back to his spot. And then just rob everything. Take that. I don't think those guys out there care. Take a lab water bottle. Silver plate. More lab water bottles. We'll take those. Read this. It says nothing. Alchemist bench. And we'll press the switch here. It opens this. Wish I had this in my house. That'd be cool. Alright, got some potions, extract of healing, mana, and gold. And that's it. That is all he has. Before I forget, we're going to drink that dexterity potion. +5. Now we have 49 points of points in dexterity. Pretty cool. Now, what else are we going to tackle? We gotta find a sextant. I don't know where that is. We haven't even run across one. Maybe we'll go back to the monastery and talk to the guy who, the magician who wanted Salendril back. So let's go ahead and teleport there. There's not enough slots to equip all these teleportation things. So we're just gonna equip a couple of them. We got Landlord, Monastery, Ancient Demon Tower, Valley of Mines Pass, Pass of Carinus. I don't know which is which. I guess you use this one if you're inside the Valley of Mines, like Pass to Carinus. And this is the Valley of Mines Pass from here in this map, I guess. Harbor City, Tavern, and Zardas. So now we can do this. Let's go to the monastery. And you'll also want to go ahead and do that. But if you reload, I think it defaults to the runes. And if it does, I'll reload, unequip them.
Do you know where Pedro is?
Do you think I'd be standing around here if I knew where the renegade was hiding? He must pay for his deeds. I hope we manage to get the eye back. You have to help us. Find him and bring back the Eye of Innos.
Yeah, I do expect you to stand here. You're an NPC. But either way, whenever I think the name Pedro, I think of Napoleon Dynamite. The movie. Well, of course it's a movie. It's not like it's anything else. Let's go and save. Now, let's go turn in a quest here.
Beat it!
I don't know if it provides more potions if you don't turn them in. It's not a big deal.
Salendril is here in the monastery.
Well done. We shall deal with him later. Here is your reward. And not another word about this. Understood?
Oh, sure.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
That's a fair amount of gold. We got... Okay, next, we're going to go back to Carinus, because I forgot to give the judge his sacred hammer, so we'll do that. And we're here, and I didn't even notice, but you can see Zardas' tower right off into the distance right there. That is pretty cool. Never noticed that. But either way, let's talk to the judge, because we got the hammer. Hello, Judge.
Here's the sacred hammer of the magicians.
I'm truly impressed. You're really serious about this, aren't you? Here's your pay. Fine. If that's how it is, I have another task for you already. Some days ago, several prisoners escaped from the local jail. Those bastards have taken off to the mountains, somewhere in the direction of Zardas' new tower. The name of their leader is Morgahard. I want you to kill him. Go! Hurry before they're gone for good.
Yeah, Zardas says don't mention anyone about him, but he already knows about Zardas. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so we gotta do that somewhere in the direction of Zardas' new tower. So let's go to Zardas' tower. It's this one, right? Yes, it is. I have to get used to just using 1 and 2 for bringing out a weapon instead of Z. I'm so used to pressing Z, that's why I kept unequipping the runes as we play, but better to just put in your hotkeys, I guess. I can't even remember which rune is which, or specific numbered hotkeys. But either way, we're gonna find that bandit. I'm sure they're in that cave where the other bandits were. And this poor bandit, man, he died by that seeker. Or the wargs a while ago in the last part. He seemed really nice, but either way, let's go up here. I bet they're in this cave, aren't they? In the direction of Zardas's new tower. If I'm a bandit, I want to hide. I would want to hide in a cave. Morgahard, where are you? There, that's what I'm talking about. There's a dagger here I forgot to pick up. From that bandit we killed in the very first part. Those two bandits. The ones where it took me like several tries to kill. Fugitive Cornelius, and the bandit's still there. Fugitive. Oh. Yeah, Cornelius, this is where he ran to.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
You better stay away from me if you don't want to land in jail.
Where is Morgahard, your leader?
We split up, so we wouldn't get caught so quickly. No idea where the others are.
I'm not planning on ratting on you. I just want to find Morgahard.
I'm not planning on ratting on you.
If the judge sent you, then you can tell him from us that he can get stuffed.
We're about to stuff him. Didn't mean to say it like that. You know what I mean. We're trying to incriminate him somehow.
So what's your crime?
That's none of your business.
Too bad. Then I guess I'll have to get the judge.
Okay. I suppose some of us have made off to the tavern, but you didn't hear that from me, okay?
We gotta go there anyway. We got some stuff to drop off. Let's do that. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Tavern. Here we are. Home sweet home. It's nice to have a place to come back to.
You really should have known better.
Orlon, how you doing?
Is it really true?
I like how they wear your weapons when you sell them. I think there's a mod if you want to get immersed to where they don't do that. Kind of reminds me of Morrowind. Here's the fugitives. Where's Morgahard? Hey, where's Morgahard?
What do you want from me?
I've got no time for things like that.
Where is Morgahard, your leader?
I don't want any trouble. You go to the landowner. He wanted to hide himself with the mercenaries, and now leave me alone.
That is helpful information. Let's go to our room first. I'm gonna go drop some stuff in our chest. Also gotta remember to get Valentino's ring. I wonder if you can get that to Corrigan after he beat him up. Since there's a little tradition, if you beat up Valentino, you can pass on a ring to the next person who beats him up. That's what Regis has said. There it is. Grab that. Okay, we got armor here. Light mercenary armor. Go ahead and put our medium mercenary armor here. We'll keep, we'll sell this back at the, landowner's farm. Put these rings here. We don't need these anymore. I like to keep them. Keep at least 2. Iron skin. Take that back. I accidentally put Valentino's ring in there. That wasn't good. Alright, what else can we put in here? We're gonna sell that Holy Light rune to someone. Maybe not Pyrocar, Isgaroth outside the monastery. We'll do that. Put that book over in the other place, the other chest. Right here. Alright, put this here. Don't need that anymore. That's the letter from Inabis's tomb.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Note of Debenture, we don't need that anymore. Don't need this.
That's all just
we don't need that. We don't need that. That was the upper quarter key to that chest.
That doesn't surprise me.
Keep that. I'm not sure what the key does. We'll keep it. Tower key, we'll keep that. Hotel cellar, dead harpy key. Don't need this anymore. Don't need Valentino's key anymore. We don't need these skeleton keys anymore. Key to the dungeon in the castle. We probably don't need that anymore. We'll keep it though.
Nobody will learn anything from
Don't
me.
need that. That's the judge's key. We need that. Figuraz's key. We don't need that. We also need to give some skins to Bosper. And that is it.
I couldn't care less.
I got some stuff to sell too.
I'm not telling you anything.
Alright, that ought to do it. Let's go and save. And go to the landowner's farm. A bit awkward to... Because my button is Z. And I have to scroll with the A and D key. So I have to position my fingers in a weird way. That's more because I have it... I have the equip key in a weird position. There is Morgahard. He's wearing that armor from the first game.
You are Morgahard.
How come you know my name?
The judge is looking for you. You fled from his jail. What'd you do? Steal his wallet?
Not his. The governor's. And on his behalf, too. Well, after we attacked the governor, he didn't want to share the booty with us. And had us arrested. We didn't want to wind up on the gallows. So we fled. We thought they'd never catch us that way. That seems to have been a mistake.
Stop wanting to draw your weapon. Well, remember our task. We're doing this for Lee, so...
What can we do against the judge?
Nothing at all. He sits up there in the upper end of town like a spider in his web. Untouchable.
I wouldn't say that. We'd only need some proof of his guilt in the matter concerning the governor.
Proof, you say? I have that. But who'd listen to a convicted criminal?
Give me your proof, and I'll see to it that no one will hunt you again.
Are you sure? All right. Here, take this letter. It bears the judge's signature. Even if it doesn't change my guilt, it should be enough to confirm that he was an accomplice in the business.
Alright, let's read that letter after saving. Judge's assignment. Read that. Morgahard, you good-for-nothing wretch. Carry out my orders or I'll have to change my tune and arrest a lot of you. It's gotta happen tomorrow night. Larius is getting suspicious. If we don't drag the money out of his pockets now, it may be too late. I'll make sure you meet him on the marketplace this evening, but don't make a show of it or you'll have the militia down on you before you know what's happening. By the way, if he happens to peg out in the process, that's fine by me. Chief Judge and King's Secretary. Perfect. I think that's enough to give that to Lee, right? Yep. Gonna go straight to Lee. Take a little shortcut. Alright, Lee, I think you'd be happy to know I got some information on the judge.
Hey!
I'm sure you'll be satisfied.
Of course we got him in the end.
I found something to incriminate the judge.
Really? What is it?
He hired a few thugs to mug the governor of Corinus. Shortly afterwards, he had them arrested and pocketed all the gold. I brought you the written order the judge gave those thugs as evidence.
Show me.
That was obvious all along.
At last! That should be enough to make him bleed. I'm impressed. I'm willing to shell out quite a bit for that. Here's your reward. And not a word about this to anyone. Got it?
That's a lot of gold. Okay, do we still have... Okay, how do we get the hammer back from the judge, though? Let's go ahead and reload. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna go back to the upper quarter. Real quick, I'm gonna save here in the backup. And I'll see you at the judge. See if we can get that hammer back. Or we're here, he's wearing the hammer on his back, too. I guess he's strong enough to wield it. How do I get it back, though? Because there's no option to just take it from him. So let's go ahead and back to Lee. I guess he keeps it forever? I don't even know.
Hey, you!
Let's talk to Lee.
I found...
Skip all this because we know what it does.
I brought you...
Show.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I'm willing and not a... It was just like you said.
Alright. So that's done. So let's go back again.
That's the first
I really want to get that hammer back and give it back to the...
That's not what I heard.
Magicians. See you there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy a...
Show me your wares.
Oblivion Scroll from... Ignaz. I think we're gonna buy... Let's buy 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, because we're gonna use 1. I keep 3. Just in case. We're also gonna go ahead and... steal his money. Let's go back to the judge. Yeah, so he's not in jail yet. But before he is... I don't know if he will be. We're gonna go ahead and... equip this. Okay, number 10. Number 10, I guess 0. Let's give this a try. Let's see. Oh, what? He is invincible. Are you serious? He's invincible. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, I just wasted my time. I guess he's just gonna keep the hammer forever. Because we can return the hammer. Just don't know how to get it from him. Maybe it'll come by later. Or he'll keep it forever, who knows. Oh, I'm sure Inos will forgive us. We evened it out by putting him in prison, eventually. So next we're gonna go back to the... tavern. I'm gonna go back to Korgan's tavern. I keep forgetting to give him that ring. Korgan.
Valentino was unable to pay his bar tab last night. He was blathering something about having been robbed or paying me later. Really?
And what did you do?
Well, I gave him a good thrashing. What else?
Here, take this ring.
What? Well, I don't understand.
It used to belong to Valentino. You're welcome to pass it on to the next person who tans his hide.
Cool, I like how they did that. Add that in the game. Stuff like that's fun. Let's steal his money, though.
Show me your wares.
And what do you got? You got any ham? You do have ham. Alright, buy 7 of those. Because we need to give that to Baltram if we want to trade with him again. Does he have anything else, though? You can buy back the silver from him if you want to. We're not going to, though. You can also buy back the ring if you want to. Let's leave that alone. Alright, let's go back to Baltram. Give him the food and wine. It's just around this corner.
Inhabitants of Corinus, by the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen,
Right over here. Sometimes that guy...
The Smith Bennett has been declared free of guilt
Here we go.
because his innocence was proven by a clever advisor of Lord Hagen.
Yeah, they update you on story details. Pretty cool. Alright, let's talk to Baltram. I got your food.
Couldn't we do business together after all?
Listen, if you bring me 10 hams and 10 bottles of wine, then I'll deal with you again.
I'll see what I can do.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I've got your wares.
Show me. It isn't the best quality, but in these times you can't be too picky. Now, there's nothing that keeps us from doing business together.
Great. Show me what you got.
Show me your wares.
He's got nothing. But you do get experience from doing that, so it was worth doing. Let's go ahead and save, and next we're going to sell skins to Bosper and sell stuff to Mateo. So let's run over there real quick. Alright, here we are. Hello, sir.
There you are again.
Yes, me again.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolfskin. That's good. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
Oh, did we already give him the Shadow Beast skin? I guess we did. All we have is the horn. Right there. I guess we did. Oh well, let's go back to... Or rather, let's go to Mateo and sell some stuff. Hello, sir. Got some stuff to sell you.
Show me your wares.
Alright, let's give him the orc axes. I keep forgetting to put the self-forged sword in our chest back at the tavern. Fighting pike. Branch, dagger. You can also have this apple, bread, cheese, fish, D-meat. Gonna sell the mercenary armor over at the landowner's farm. Okay, what else can I give you? You can have the glacier quartz. You can have the silver ring. The gold candlestick. The pitches, and I think next we're gonna go ahead and sell. Halvor buys plates and chalices, right? Let's go to Halvor again. Here we are.
For all your stuff, I'll give you 300 gold pieces.
Good haul.
All right, sold.
We've made some good deals today. Better not come back until tomorrow, or somebody might get suspicious. You see?
He can't keep anything to himself.
Show me your fish.
That's what I've always.
He doesn't have any new fish, so let's double check our inventory. We'll sell the silver dish and silver candlestick. Back to Mateo. So let's go back to Mateo again. Alright, Mateo.
Show me your wares.
He doesn't buy Halvor, candlestick, dish. I keep forgetting. I know he just says, I buy your plates and dishes. Your dishes and chalices and stuff. But whatever. Keep confusing dishes and chalices. He buys chalices and plates. How about that? Okay, what else can we sell? We still have Gorn's bag. I don't think he wants it, so we could probably open it. I'll wait a little bit longer just in case. Like, maybe the quest comes in the next chapter or something. Okay, what else can we do? Alright, let's go back to, I think, the landowner's farm. Yeah, let's go there. Here we go. And we are out of mana. Well. Alright, let's go. There we are. Let's unequip the Oblivion Scroll and save. And I'm gonna go to Buster first, real quick. I should have probably stopped by the tavern first in order to do that. I'm gonna give him that Shadow Beast Horn real quick.
Hey, you!
I say real quick, but we ran all the way here. We'll steal his money first. Okay, there we go.
I've got a Shadow Beast Horn for you.
Great. Give him here. And get me more. Who knows for how long that merchant will still want these things. Here's your share.
That's a fair bit of gold. Alright, now let's go back to the landowner's farm. I'm not going to run back there. We'll just do this. I'm also going to go ahead and sell the mercenary's armor to Khaled. Did you see anything new though?
That swine of a judge. I'll see him swing someday.
You can just join the mercenaries probably. You'll be safe here.
That was obvious all along. Is it really true?
And here we are. Alright, Gorn, do you say anything new? Probably not.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Let's talk to Khaled.
Hey!
Khalid.
What weapons do you have to offer?
Only the best. Just take a look at them.
Alright, here we go. Is it?
Nobody ever asked for my
There it is. You have that. Get some money back. So yeah, if you're joining the mercenaries, don't buy the medium armor. You can just grab one in the Valley of Mines by Gorn, once you free Gorn. You're basically paying 1,000 gold for it anyways. We're trying to figure out what else to sell.
You didn't get that from me.
Okay, the runes I'm going to give to Isgaroth outside the monastery. Other than that, I think we have everything. I'm going to sell the reefers to Cypher. Just trying to clear up the inventory a little bit. I know there's no need because we have an unlimited amount in our inventory, but I like to go ahead and sell stuff I don't need. Or at least most of it. I almost stepped on that guy's head like Super Mario Brothers. Alright, Cypher.
Show me your wares.
Sure. Help yourself.
Alright, here you go. Got some swamp weed for you. I saw all these. 9 gold each. That'll give us quite a bit of gold. Wow. So yeah, worth making reefers if you have the time. I'll go back to Lee. Wonder if I missed any dialogue options. Want to do that before continuing on. Hello, Lee.
Any news about Bennett?
At least he doesn't seem to have suffered any lasting damage in jail. Good work.
Thank you. Yeah, we got him out. I wonder if he rewards us for freeing him. Probably not. We still gotta get the stew from the cook in the kitchen. We'll talk to Bennett first. And I still gotta buy, or rather learn, the Minecrawler's recipe from Wolf.
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present.
Ah.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. At any rate, some of the boys have decided to go into the valley as well. They're planning to tidy up in there.
What's that got to do with me?
I've developed a new type of armor, Dragon Hunter's armor. It's sturdier and lighter than traditional armor. Since you're the one who saved me, I want you to have the first piece. It's a gift. I thought you might want to be in on the fun. You're gonna need the right equipment when you go down to that valley. Also, I'm interested in dragon scales. Genuine dragon scales. I shall pay you a good price for them.
How much do I get per scale?
200 gold pieces.
Wow. We'll definitely take that. But look at Hodges sharpening weapons with that big bow on his back.
Where did you pick that up then?
Alright, let's go ahead and take his purse. Yeah, as you notice, we're now a dragon hunter. That's the upgrade from being a mercenary. We're now a dragon hunter. So we'll go ahead and, if I can find it, it's much stronger than mercenary armor. It gives us better protection towards fire. Let's wear it. This is what it looks like. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. Nice form fitting. Looks professionally made. We're still technically a mercenary, but la-di-da. Let's talk to Wolf. Okay, anything? Let's take his money. We'll just pickpocket almost everyone.
Teach me how to take the plates off crawlers.
It's easy. The back plates are only attached to the body along the edges. Just take a sharp blade and cut them out. Got it.
Sounds easy.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, now we learned how to make it. All we have to do is find crawler plates. We sold one. And hopefully we'll find more later. I hope we didn't kill them all. Hope I didn't learn that for nothing. But either way, I'm trying to think. Okay, yeah, the stew. We're hungry. Let's go eat. Thekla, that's her name.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I heard you helped Bennett get out of jail. Good job, kid.
Nice. And that gives +1 to strength. We'll drink it. Now, I remember clearly you get one more piece of stew from her. Now I'll put our strength to 100. So we'll wait until then. Because I'm not gonna, you know, use up the dragon roots. I might want to sell those. Because I don't think I'm gonna make, because like I said, I'm just gonna leave it at the cap of 100. But either way, just trying to think what else to do here. I think we've cleared up a lot of quests. I don't think there's not much to do now. We could put that mercenary armor away at the tavern. So let's do that. There we go. And nearby is the monastery. We'll run there after we're done here. Let's put our armor away. I like to hold on to these. You know, no need to. We got plenty of gold. If we're hurting for gold, we'll go ahead and sell it. How about that?
And that's the truth.
Right. There we go. We'll put this here.
I used to say that myself.
It's a bit disorganized, isn't it? Like for some reason the mercenary armor's right here. Oh well. But just in case, what else we're gonna put away?
That's really not my problem.
Am I missing anything? Probably not, right? Alright, let's go to Isgaroth real quick. And then we'll continue onwards a little bit because this part's almost over. To finding the missing Pedro.
Bless me.
I bless you in the name of Innos. May the Lord's fire burn in your heart and give you the strength to act according to his justice.
I didn't mean to choose that.
Show me your wares.
Alright, you can have these runes, because we can't use them. Ice arrow, heal light wounds. Too bad we can't use that. Also, you can hold onto the paladin's rune. Give that to a paladin. And you could sell these teleportation runes. I don't know why you would want to. But you can. You can if you want to. Alright. Just gonna go through my inventory real quick. Make sure it's everything I want to keep. Got some meat to cook. We got one healing a possession potion we'll keep on to. And once again, I forgot to
May Innos watch over you always.
put the self-forged sword back at the tavern, so it's a good idea to go back after all, so let's do that. That's the landowner's farm. Shoot. Where is it? There it is. And probably a good time to go to sleep, because it's currently evening time, 8 o'clock, 8:14.
He really should have known.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to put this sword away. And that'll probably be our stopping point. I'll be back for
I've got no time
the next part, where we'll find Pedro and finally get the Eye of Innos. And here we are. Let's hold on to this sword, because we made this sword. It's ours. Going through my inventory once again. I don't know why I kept that bug meat. I don't think you can make bug meat stew in this game like in the first game. We kept all the keys. We're keeping the black pearl. We got some lumps of magical ore.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
You know, keep these as well.
Really should have known better.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'm not telling you anything new.
We can actually make a skeleton. That's funny. We'll keep that.
He thinks it's as easy as
We'll use it eventually, I hope. Hope I don't forget.
That's been going on a long time.
Alright, let's go ahead and save.
You don't have to tell me that.
Here. And here. When we come back, we're going to go try to find Pedro and hopefully move on to chapter 4. So, thanks for watching and goodbye.